Matisse at War is officially releasing tomorrow, September 30th. This is the latest from a local author who's turning out to be pretty incredible. I was just introduced to his work a few months back when I met him at Whitelam Books in Reading, where he was doing a signing for his last book, The Confidante. He asked me if I would be willing to ARC read this latest release, and I eagerly agreed. Before I had picked this one up, I only knew that it was about the artist Matisse, and to be honest, the majority of the knowledge that I had about him came from Art History 101. It was not particularly in depth. I did not understand how fascinating this read was going to be. As you can tell from the subtitle, this is specifically about his years in occupied France during World War II. And while I did know that he had friendships with other artists like Picasso who were more overt in their resistance efforts, I didn't realize how much Matisse was actually doing, which is all the more incredible when you realize he was actually bedridden through much of the war. This is the kind of biography I would even recommend to readers who typically stick to fiction because the story here is so real. Gorham has a way of making you feel like you are a fly on every single wall. From light moments shared between characters to when Matisse's daughter is undergoing interrogation in captivity. You can see absolutely everything that is happening without the descriptions ever becoming overly verbose or cumbersome. And it is difficult reading at times. A lot of what's happening is very dark moments of history. However, seeing how many people in how many different ways resist that darkness is truly inspiring. In times like we're currently living in, it is all the more important to bear witness to what has happened and the ways that we can fight back against that. There are a lot, no matter what your level of ability. This one will be available everywhere that books are sold. I highly, highly recommend this one. You're not gonna wanna miss it. Even if you don't consider yourself an art historian, you want this one. As always, there is a longer write-up of all of this, along with any relevant content warnings, yes, a lot, available on my website at writing.hallidaynelson.com. And I want to know what you're reading too, because no matter how big my TBR pile gets, I'm gonna let it keep growing. Happy reading.